What's the deal? Everybody gotta say, I shit, pa shit, bason, pase. I be looking crazy. Una gaba respect, aquala la qua. Welcome to the broadcast. Today is the heart chakra. It is about love, acceptance, and compassion. All right, its color is green. All right, and when you're loving, acceptance, you have empathetic, you're open-hearted, your security, your sincerity, and emotionally balanced, truthful, and tolerance. Okay, when it's unbalanced, it's loneliness, demanding, critical, jealous, cold-hearted, narcissistic, heart-lung problems, and asthma allergies. It's yam, yam. That is the mantra that you can use to activate your heart chakra when you're having problems with loving each other, being accepted, okay, accepting yourself, and not only being accepted by other people, but accepting yourself, because you can't accept yourself if other people don't accept you. If you can't accept yourself, other people are not going to accept you. So it's very important that you accept yourself and you're empathetic towards yourself and towards each other, okay? Because how you treat yourself is how you treat each other. So hurt people, and the reason why they do that is because they have not accepted themselves. They can't love themselves. They're not empathetic towards themselves, and definitely not open-hearted and emotionally balanced. So the heart chakra is very important for all your emotional needs, okay? That's why we say, yam, yam. The heart chakra is located right here in the beginning of the chest, the middle of your chest, where the heart is. The heart chakra is where the heart is. Now, some of these affirmations that you can use for today is, I find myself everywhere I go. I deserve love and being loved. I love myself to the fullest, and I feel good about the future. Affirmations are very important because affirmations help replace negative thoughts with positive thoughts. So the more you work on your affirmations, when things happen to you, you be able to control yourself. You could be able to control your thoughts. And when you have the power to control your thoughts, you have to be able to power to create and control your situation. So a lot of people lose hope because they feel like they can't control their situation. One way that you can control your situation is by activating your heart and sending out the heart energy, the love frequency. The love frequency is at a 432 vibrational frequency. So the more you say, yam, yam, you start noticing how people treat you differently because you are doing that vibrational frequency. You are sending that energy off. So when you yell at other people or you're rude to people, that's the same energy that you're getting back. And karma is a motherfucker. So when you yell at somebody, even if they are in the wrong, it's not good for you to yell at people because that shit comes back on you. If you want to be yelled at, if you don't want to get yelled at, don't fucking yell at people. You feel me? Regardless of if you did anything to yell at people or not, you can't yell at people. You know what I'm saying? Because it's going to come back on you some way, shape, form, or fashion. So what you want to do is get your mind right. How do you get your mind right? All right, what does it mean to get your mind right? Getting your mind right is activating your consciousness, okay? Because that's the one part of the brain that is not activated. That's not given to you. Everything else in the part of the brain is given to you. Your third eye is even given to you. But when you activate your consciousness and you activate your kundalini, that's not given to you. When you have the power to be able to control your mindset and do what is not given to you, then you've activated your chakras, then you've reached the level of consciousness, then you reach the level of God level. All right, God level is to be able to create. The Christ level is the knowledge, the understanding, okay? The understanding of how all these rules were made and put together, okay? And able to tap into the part of the Bible that's not in the Bible. These are your God, these are your Christ, the Christ level, okay? The God status is when you become like Eligio the God, all right, or Eligio the Christ, and then Eligio the God. There are levels to it, all right. It's all comes from a Kemetic order, Kemetic structure. Shout out to the Most High. I love myself, Baba G, by the way. All right, so the order, the Kemetic order is a structure, Okay, and within that order, when you activate your Kundalini and you tap into your acoustic records and you know where you come from, so that way you know where you are or know who you are, because a lot of people just don't really like understand who they are. Okay, so it's very important to understand who you are, because once you learn who you are, you've rewritten your whole program. If you don't write your program or change your program, somebody is going to write your program for you. All right. The purpose is to understand how all of this works in the consciousness level. Okay. So when you reach that part of your brain, because consciousness is a part of your brain. All right. When you reach that part of your brain of consciousness, then you understand manifestation. When you understand manifestation, you understand how to create. When you understand how to create, you become God-like. You become God. You are God. God created us in his image and his likeness. So if we are not creating, if we're not being him, so we're not living our purpose. So it's very important to understand what your purpose is so that you can live your purpose. A lot of people have a problem figuring out what their purpose is, and that's why they're not doing anything with their life, and that's when that misery loves company. So misery loves company because people that are miserable don't understand that what their purpose in life is. Once you understand your purpose in life, it's a full go. You know what I mean? Because everything is going to fall into play and to do what it is that you have to do. So the key to life is to understand your purpose in life. How do you understand your purpose in life? The way you understand your purpose in life is you connect to a higher consciousness. You connect to your higher self. How do you connect to your higher self? Is consciousness, being aware that there is a better version of you. What is the better version of you? Your higher self is a better version of you. So why would you not want to deal with a better version of you? So people don't realize that there is always a better version of them. So consciousness is dimensions. Is in dimensions. The work never stops. It's always continuous growth. All right. So love, acceptance, and compassion is very important. These are three functions of the heart. All right. And now the circulatory system is related to the heart. So if you want to work on your breathing exercises, This is how you accept yourself. You say yam. The mantras are connected magical sounds that have been developed through the body emotionally to give you magical powers. Okay, so when you say yam, you've created magical powers for yourself. All right. Peace to the most high, Baba G. I love myself. Peace to the gods. Also, in the words of my alter ego, Bob Barker, make sure you spay and neuter yourself, spay and neuter your pets to help keep control of the pet population yourself. In the words of the alter ego of my own, make sure you stay out the mix because the battle get bad. In the words of my alter ego, Jerry, let me get my Jerry mic. Take care of yourself and each other. You feel me? Peace to the most high. I love myself. Reflection. Proclaiming the kingdom and keeping the knowledge at all times.